This video is covering what I think is the valved piston contact problem on this Multistrada 1200. So I've just done all the valve clearances on it. They're all in spec. They were out of spec quite a lot. Now they're all in the middle, like 0.07 mil on the closers, and the openers are fine. But when I was adjusting these valves, I had a lot of trouble getting the closing shims to fall down the valve stem. And so instead of just tapping them with a socket until they fell down eventually, at the start I was using the socket and then a rubber mallet to give them a bit of a whack to get them to fall down. But that was when the valve would have been sitting on top of the piston. And so there's a chance I may have actually bent the valves from doing that. Anyway, so I put all the belts back on, got all the timing marks lined up. Ignore these because I've rotated it like 20 times now, so. But those ones, those T's should be pointing up like that. And so should they be doing that on the horizontal head like this? And then I'm at top dead center. You can see that dot there, and then the mark on the case. So that's top dead center on the horizontal. But anyway, yeah, so now if I rotate the engine in 6th gear, no plugs in the engine, here it makes this sound, which I don't remember it ever doing before. So here we go. You'll listen to this tapping sound. So you can hear the compression, like whooshing noise, but then you can hear that tap. Hear it there? There you go. There you go. Let me bring this a bit closer. And it really seems to be coming from this vertical cylinder, which I think that's where I used the mallet. On the horizontal one, I learnt my lesson and only used the socket and gently tapped it, but there you go. So it made that noise just then. If I put a zip tie, cable tie in the engine like that, if I can spin this by hand, you'll see when it makes the noise. It's hard to turn this with one hand. Oh, fuck. Okay. To be fair, the noise doesn't seem to happen when I can see the zip ties all the way out, which would be when the piston's right up next to the valves. It seems to be making it less often now. In fact, it's not making any noise now. I don't know why that is. Oh, there you go. Just do it again. It's really, I don't know if that's a normal noise or not. Let me change. Put it here. Put this here. Just put it like that. Let's see. Hopefully that will hold. There you go, you can sort of see can't see the zip tie there, the cable tie. Here we go. And I don't have any compression test tools or anything, and I thought you have to run the starter to actually, sorry, not compression test, leak down test. Or I guess both would work, but I don't really want to plug the battery in and start cranking it yet. It isn't really making the noise now. Anyway, before I hook the fuel tank back on, put the battery in, do all that stuff, I thought I'd better consult the internet. And I did use a bore scope. I went out just now, bought a $75 Australian bore scope camera. And I did check. So this vertical cylinder, you can see 4 marks on the piston. I'm pretty sure that would have been caused from when I was tapping the closer shims off the valve stems and when the valve was pressed against the piston. So that's going to obviously make a mark. And I can't tell if those marks were caused when I've just started rotating the engine after I've connected the belts up. Yeah, I want this old girl to be back on the road, but I don't really want to have to take the heads off and then replace a bunch of valves. That's probably beyond my capabilities, given how hard I found the valve adjustment. Yeah, all right.